My name is Jim McGill, and these are my two favorite original poems to read aloud. If you get a laugh from the first one or a goosebumps from the second one, please do me a big favor and share. The first one's called Troll. When it goes from he to I, it becomes 3 a.m. awake. Far within the Arctic Circle, neath a patch of jungle green at the bottom of the ocean, amidst arid desert scene, behind eyes of loving kindness and sophisticated sheen lurks a brutally efficient midnight stalking death machine. He's a killer troll and poet with a heart of purest gold. He is sensitive and righteous, though his passions uncontrolled. He has died the deaths of thousands, suffered through their pains fourfold, lived to muse and to consider, his immortal soul to mold. Though he loves his world in theory, he hates it all in fact. He sneers his disaffection at how humans interact. He lobbies for eugenics to make breeding more exact, and he's first to volunteer when some loser should be whacked. When he displays all his plumage, he's a mythic Hindu mage. His cunning-danced hypnosis makes his victims disengage. His feather-graced illusions makes his distance hard to gauge. Then he whips out razor claws, hoary bloodlust to assuage. When he prays, his lone companion is an Ethiopic rock. When he feeds, he takes his dinner from a mossy, darkened lock. Though he snacks on hairy spiders, tossed with rice steamed in a wok, he much prefers braised frog legs or a sweet and sour crock. He sleeps high on a precipice where there are no decent roads. He shares a shabby den with gruesome poison flying toads. He spends long nights composing vaguely contemplative odes to spiritual erosion and immoral legal codes. There's fog behind his window stirring shapes inside his brain, though the message of its whispers he is loath to ascertain. When the opaque-clothed seductress taps his cask of hidden pain, then he screams out ancient rages over dreams he can't sustain. He is dreaming of great storm clouds filling sails out on a lake. He is dreaming of a box kite and a long-forgotten ache. He is dreaming of his past lies, though he thinks he's still awake while he stares into gray vapors like the widow at a wake. I've cured 100 scurvies just by passing out the limes. I've been shackled to a woman who forgave me my war crimes. I've heard blue songs from starships vibrate back in rapid climbs as the ripening of cord folded back the cloth of times. Across a sand-bleached desert, I've been watched from castle tower. I've handed teary mothers gray bouquets of corkscrew flower. I've passed a dead policeman doing 90 miles an hour, then swerved ahead of truckers hauling poppies, salt, and flour. I spin around a curve, past a toad-eating snake. Secret horses scream cold threats from their shoals in the opaque. Every child from the village lies in boxes in the lake, and I wonder why I watch the clock at 3 a.m. awake.